Huge thanks to 70mai for sending me not one, but 3 dash cams to try out. A flagship, an all-rounder, and a dash cam like no other I've ever seen before. Which one is right for you? Let's get into it. Now, what is a dash cam and why don't you have one? If you've never seen dash cam videos on YouTube, highly suggest you do watch them. Very informative. Now, dash cam goes on your dash, or most likely your windshield, and records everything around you while you're driving. If you've ever been in a car accident before, you know how messy it can be. A dash cam can protect you from potentially being sued for something you didn't do. It's a great way to see just how terrible people really drive.
What the f was that? What the f is that? What the f is going on?
Alright, so let's install these bad boys, and it's not as hard as you think. Just stick the dash cam onto the front windshield and tuck the cable away to route it to the power outlet in your car. Now, the 800 and the 810 come with a rear camera, so just repeat this process. Just put it all the way in the back of the car. Stick your dash cams on, turn your car on, and boom. There are some features we'll talk about soon that require a 4G hardwire kit. Now, this is a bit more involved, but it's fairly simple to find the correct fuses, connect the wires, connect the 4G puck to your camera, and boom, you're good. Now, all 3 of these dash cams do share some similarities with each other. For example, they all connect to the app, where you have all the same functionality, including adding overlay graphics, which I find really cool. The 810 and the Omni 360 both are compatible with the 4G hardwire kit. That lets you turn your dash cam into a 24/7 surveillance camera that you can check on your phone away from the car. We'll get into all of that in a bit. All 3 connect to their pretty straightforward app. All 3 have a G sensor to detect crashes, kind of a given at this point in the dash cam game. All 3 have built-in GPS, so you can monitor your trip in real time with speed and coordinates. The 800 and the 810 both shoot in 4K, and we will get into that comparison soon. Okay, let's start with the beam, the Omni X200. The first dash cam with no blind spots because it can rotate 360 degrees. It's got a little guy in there to supervise, I guess. The Omni also takes an interesting approach by not letting you put an SD card into it because it has onboard storage. It has internal memory up to 128 gigs, so you don't have to worry about an SD card. And yes, of course, if you need to access the files, just plug the dash cam straight into your computer or use the app to download your files. All of that is cool, but it is capped at 1080p, so keep that in mind. You can choose either 60 FPS or 30 FPS, but the HDR is only with the 30 FPS, and you're gonna want to have that HDR. Okay. So the 360 stuff is pretty cool. You can control it through voice commands. You can say something like shoot left and it'll turn and start filming to your left. Now, it only films a 10-second clip, which is kind of disappointing, to be honest. Now, I wish there was a way to just record in that direction indefinitely and until I tell it to stop. So that's something to keep in mind as well. But it's still a really great feature to have, to be able to just film to your right, film to your left or behind you inside the cabin real quick. I like that. You can even film vlogs where it will film a full 360 degree video. Not sure why you'd want that, but you got it. And lastly, it is USB-C, which a lot of these dash cams are not, so I'm happy to see that. Now, before I get into the last 2, I want to take some time to talk about the app. I almost got you. The app is quite good, thankfully. All 3 dash cams come with hotspots, so you can connect directly to it to watch your cameras and, add the overlays, sync the map to your video, download your clips, change your settings, do everything you gotta do. Now, there are 3 different versions of this hardwire kit. It's a little confusing. The UP05 comes with the 4G kit. Already confusing. Yep, I know. It does not come with a SIM card, so you'll need to get one. Get one on Amazon for like $6. Not a big deal. But once you have the hardwired kit set up, you unlock some new features, including parking surveillance. And just like smart security cameras, you'll get notifications if it records an incident straight to your phone. Like I said before, it's got GPS tracking, so Basically anywhere the car is, you'll find it. Now, the A800, the affordable entry-level 4K dash cam. Nice big 3-inch screen, front and rear cam, so dual channel recording. The front camera uses a Sony Starvis IMX415 4K sensor, and the rear camera is 1080p. What they call night owl vision, which really boosts the night video performance. As for smart functions, we have the ADAS, which is lane departure warning essentially. And just like the Omni, we have built-in GPS and real-time route tracking, 24-hour surveillance, but there's no 4G functionality. So if the camera does detect some hoodlums around your car, you won't get a notification straight to your phone. Now, footage from the front camera is great. License plates show up very early no matter where the car is. Overall, I feel like this is a very well-rounded dash cam for the price. Now the A810, okay, the big boy, the 4K flagship, the tippy tip tip tap top. You will notice that the 810 and the 800 look nearly identical, essentially literally identical, but not all 4K is created equally. This one uses a Sony Starvis IMX678 sensor, which is the best in the business for dash cams. Spared no expense on visual quality. Spared no expense, period, because we have all the features we have in the Omni and the 800. The lane departure warning, the 4G connectivity, GPS real-time tracking, smart pack, right? And even AI motion detection. And thankfully, we have USB-C unlike the 800. Now this does have something I haven't really seen in any other dash cam. At night, the most important thing you want to see is the license plate, right? 70mai added some AI tuning to make license plates literally jump out of the frame so you can clearly see it. Now the AI tuning isn't perfect, but it's definitely nice to have that peace of mind at night that you're very likely to catch a license plate. Now we gotta check these bad boys side by side, right? Of course we do. Both are 4K, but the 810, the flagship, has the better sensor and HDR. The 810 has the AI tuning I just mentioned that makes the license plates pop out. During the day, no one is gonna hit and run me with these bad boys. I see everything. As for the back cameras, once they're side by side, the 810 definitely looks sharper and just a better image overall. Please let me know which you think looks best or which ones you prefer in the comments below. Oh, and here's some footage of the Omni because it's a nice cute little dash cam.
Shoot right.
Alright, so that's it. Let me know what you think of the 70mai dash cams in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
What the fuck are you doing? I don't want to go in front of her. I don't know what she's gonna do.